Hi, everybody. Welcome to TCM. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Tonight, we are saluting a good friend of ours here at the channel, Academy Award-winning actress Shirley MacLaine. And these films are brought to you in part by Shirley MacLaine. She has had a memorable career. We know that, as well as a fascinating life off-screen. She has run in some enviable circles. As a member of what we now know as the Rat Pack, MacLaine developed lifelong friendships with Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin. Not coincidentally, Sinatra and Martin star in our next Shirley MacLaine movie. It's from 1958, Some Came Running. Shirley joined me at this year's TCM Classic Film Festival in Hollywood, where she shared a great story about making this film with Frank and Dean.
You know, I don't know if I should tell you this.
You should.
Because, you know, when we were in Terre Haute, is that where we shot Some Came Running? Terre Haute, Indiana?
I think that's right.
Anyway, a couple of the guys were on the lam, and they were living in the house with Dean and Frank. So I would go in the morning and clean up their crackers and their messes and what they had screwed up during the night. I lived at the hotel, of course, but I would come in every morning early and kind of get them up and make sure they had coffee and tea and whatever. I was the maid.
Hey, you're right. But
And
those
we
are
were,
little sister duties, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So one day, Sam Giancana was teaching me how to play gin rummy. And I had on my glasses, and there was a light coming in the window, and I was really losing, and I couldn't figure out why until I saw that Sam was reading my cards in the glasses. And I thought, oh, I see, that's how he cheats. The doorbell rang, and I went to the doorbell. That was my job. And it was cannolis that had been sent in from the West Coast on a private plane. I brought the cannolis back. I put them in the refrigerator in the kitchen, because that's where we were playing. And I opened the door, put the cannolis in, and suddenly occurred to me, this man I was playing gin rummy with was Sam.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have his name, but I knew he was a mob guy.
Oh, so you didn't know you were playing gin rummy with a reputed mob boss.
Exactly. Well, I knew he could sometimes be disagreeable, but I didn't know. And so in my naivete, I put the cannoli in, came back and said, I know who you are, because I remembered seeing his face on a post office wall. And just at that moment, he reached in his one and he pulled out a .45. I'm not kidding. And then Dean and Frank came in. They happened to come at the right time, and they saw that event occur, and they threw jelly beans all over both of us.
To diffuse the situation.
That was the level of emotional fun.
Wow. That was Shirley MacLaine at this year's TCM Classic Film Festival in Hollywood, telling stories about her co-stars in our next movie from 1958, directed by Vincent Minnelli and starring Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin, with Shirley MacLaine delivering an Oscar-nominated performance. Here's Some Came Running.